CEO will also know other CEOs.
Yeah, but you cannot. Yeah, you
You cannot go directly to him, but he can give you the name of somebody else who's the CEO that you can approach who's not a family member. So it's again about connecting those dots, right?
Send you directly account, you're not allowed to do that.
So now we want to talk about your affiliation planning, right? You guys have been consolidated, you've got all this information in your plate. You'll have been doing interviews, you'll have been doing site visits. I had a question about how to go and set up an interview with somebody. You want to go and do an affiliation with this organization, but you don't want to tell them in the very beginning that you want to do it. There are techniques on how to do that, and your coordinators can help you with those techniques, right? But one of the things that you could do is write down all the different organizations that you want to do an affiliation with, what their strengths are, so you could have a nonlinear approach. But you also have to have a big picture, because sometimes the organization that you want to go to so badly might be the wrong place to go to. It might be so bureaucratic that you actually won't learn anything, that they might actually make you do all kinds of work, but you will never get to connect with the people that you need to connect. And then you also have to have plan B, because one organization that you want to go to so badly does not take you. So what are you going to do? You've got to have a plan B, and your plan B should be simultaneously with your plan A, because by the time they say no and you go to plan B, it will become too late. Timing is very critical. Just because you have 10 months here, the people that you're going to go and talk to for affiliations don't see it that way. So when you're trying to set up an interview and you would like to do it next week, they probably will invite you for an interview 4 weeks down the road. Because the people that you want to meet are obviously people who are also equally busy. So you have to plan your plan B. So if plan A, you set up the meeting and that person is 4 weeks down the road, go to your plan B too. And their plan B, they might be able to see you in 3 weeks. So now you'll have both meetings, and both plan A and plan B will be simultaneous. So in mind mapping, what it does is it gathers all these facts in one page. Right? You can put all those, the same way that you did your power stuff, you will do the affiliation. And then you will see the connections between all the different plans, all the different things that you're doing. And how many of you have read Ron Heifetz? Any of you who've done leadership will have done Ron Heifetz, right? If you haven't, you should read them. My fellows have done that because of the classes they take. And he talks about being on the balcony versus the dance floor. So you guys right now are all on the dance floor. And you can only see certain amount of things. But the moment you stand up and step back, you see much more. And the idea of mind mapping is stepping back and seeing the whole picture. So from here, I can see every one of you very clearly, except for the ones that have their back. But everybody else I can see very clearly. But the moment I step on the ground, I don't see all of you. I only see the people right around here. So you all, as leaders, must learn how to step off the dance floor and get on the balcony to get a clearer view of things, of anything that you're working on. It also helps with project work. So if you're trying to push a project, get a project done, what this does, mapping does, is generates a whole bunch of ideas for you. It allows you to separate ideas and make links where there were none. Some of you will have noticed that when you're doing your power maps. And what it also does, research has shown that people who use mind maps, it actually doubles the amount of ideas that are generated. Instead of when you do it linear, where you're just writing it down, when you do mind maps, the connections are so many places that you actually double the ideas. So when you're looking at planning your affiliation, if you did that, you probably will think of many more places where you could possibly do affiliations instead of being tunnel minded. It also helps with problem solving. So if something gets stuck, somebody has not returned your phone call for days, it happens. They've forgotten you sent an email, they don't know you, so they're not going to respond to the email. Or in some cases where it happens with me, some people write an email and want to meet with me, but I don't think it's that urgent. And there are many urgent things happening in my life, so I respond to all those emails, and before I know it, the front page of my email now no longer has your email because it's gone to where's the back, right? So how do you come back to the top without annoying somebody? Or how do I figure out if that is not going to work, who do I need to go to? And it also helps communications, and it generates new ways of solving problems. So mind maps are not just for you for here, but also for you in terms of your work that you want to do. So for your second exercise, what I want to do is really look at your affiliation. I want you to pick the affiliation that you want to do, right? If it's an organization, it can be a local affiliation or an away affiliation. I don't care what it is. You pick one for the center. If it is with UNIFEM that you want to go to an affiliation, put UNIFEM in the center, right? And then you're going to put all these different names around it. So let's look at the local affiliation for you guys. Put the place that you want to do your local affiliation, and then put all these different things around it. You're looking at the site visits, you're looking at campus. These are all your resources. The coordinator for your program, the mentor that you're supposed to be having, your host, your interviews that you've done, nonprofits that you have gone to, and the local government that you've been with. With all of them around it. Some of them will work much more than others, some won't. Right? So I want you to do that. Then I want you to create all these different bubbles for each one of them. And that gives you an idea of who are the people I need to talk to, who can help you get connected to that organization so that you can get an affiliation with them. So take out your other piece of paper that you have. There should be another. Now it's clear?
I need to get some tea.
So the question came up is that we know the organization we want to go to, right? So what I want you to do by doing these, you're going to be able to tell who in the site visit, maybe you went to a site visit to that organization, right? So you put that organization's name up there, and then you put who you met over there. Then you're going to do your campus, in the campus who the faculty are in that area of work. Then you will go to your coordinator and see who your coordinator knows. And then you will go to your mentor, and you're going to have the name of your mentor and what they do, because that mentor might get able to connect you. That's what it is.
I just met the connection, and then that's it.